Good afternoon, folks. This is Mark with Marc's Mobility. We have here a Magic Mobility X8 power chair. This chair has 15 miles. This is one of my favorite chairs. Can't use them in the house. It's only good for the yard or the beach. And it's available right now. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. You may want to pay attention to this video. I'm sure if you're watching it, that's why you're here. This is an X8 power chair. This is called the Extreme 8 by Magic Mobility. This one here has 15 miles. It was used maybe once or twice in the woods. It's literally brand new. The only thing I've noticed on this chair is there's a crack on the fender here, and we'll probably just put a reinforcement and tape it, okay? Because it's too expensive to change this whole thing. I don't know, this might have happened in shipping, but we'll probably reinforce it and just tape it. So this chair, 15 miles, it has the electric tilt. Now, before we get to the electric tilt, let me tell you about the chair. This is a 4x4. There's 4 motors. On each wheel, there's a 700 watt motor. That's a total 2,800 watts of power on this chair. More power than you'll ever need, okay? So this chair is one of the few chairs that's not the size of a sofa that will go on the beach. This chair, you can go, it doesn't matter if the sand is 100 degrees and it's this hot and this deep, it'll go right through that sand with no problem at all. I have a gentleman who's 300 pounds, he goes over a sand dune before he even gets to the beach, and it does it with no problem. Most of these chairs, you cannot use in the house because they don't turn very good, and they're 4x4s, they're noisy, but if you keep them outside in the yard, they're great. These are low pressure tires. These are 14-inch low pressure tire. You can see that's what gives it that good traction. This chair does have electric tilt only. So if you go to your screen where it says mode, if you push on the mode button, the seat will light up in the screen. Push the joystick back and you'll see the seat starting to tilt. Tilt is when the bottom goes back. Of course, the back is going to go with the bottom because it's all connected. This is called electric tilt. Now, some people use this when they go down a real steep hill. They can be sitting in their chair level going down a steep hill, okay? You can stop anywhere you want with this tilt. And here's the crazy part. Let me see how far it'll go. So that's as far as it'll go. The crazy part is you can drive the chair with the seat elevated, the seat tilted at a reduced speed. Nobody would drive like that, but that's because you can tilt it going down a steep hill, which would help you go down the hill steady, level, like this, okay? So we're going to bring the tilt back down, and it sounds perfect. Well, of course, it only has 15 miles on it, so it was hardly ever used. So the seat is back down. Okay, we're going to put it back in drive. Now this has 5 speed. This chair has a top speed of 6.25 miles an hour. As I said, you don't want to keep that chair too long on the sidewalks or making turns on the concrete because these are knobby tires and you're going to wear them out a little quicker than you would want to. But in the yard, on the beach, you're not going to wear them out, okay? This seat right here is 18 by 18. This is a seat that you can adjust the back with this knob right here. You have to have a strong hand, and you can adjust, you can see it right there. Okay, so you can adjust it any position you want to drive the chair, okay? The arms right here can be adjusted in height. There's a lever here. If I push the lever back, you can see the arm can be taken off. And if you want to lower the arm, you can just move this piece up here and you can lower the arm lower on the seat. Right now it's set up to be kind of high on the seat. Let's move the chair. As you can see, the wheels in front will turn. When you turn left and right, those front wheels will turn. Look. See that? You can actually see the motor. If I turn the wheel, you can see the big motor tied to the wheel. There's 4 of those heavy duty motors. It's got power steering on it, so it turns automatically like a car when you turn. See how I can make them go either way? So much power. Let me bring it over here a little bit. Foot plate does flip up when you exit the chair. So it is kind of a, you just have to be careful because you're not sitting right over the foot plate, okay? The foot plate, yep, it can only stay there, okay? You have calf pads also, so when you recline the seat back, your calf will be, your legs will be on here, which is nice. This is a contoured seat. Now there is a metal bar in here, so if you look, if I push, there's no give here. So this is an 18 by 18 with a metal bar here. The arms do not flip up. They are made of, I don't know if it's leather or whatever. It's got an extra large headrest. The back is a breathable material so you don't sweat. You also have a safety belt here. Let's look at the back of the chair. If I can turn this chair in this room real good. Let me see if I can do it this way. I should probably put it on slow, it'd be a lot easier. Whoa. No, don't go through my door. All right, so this is the back of the chair. You have a push bar back here already still. You have a rolly bar. For some of you are gonna be crazy people driving this chair. This is probably the chair. This is going to be for an active person, a person who hunts, fish, wants to go in his big farm in the yard, wants to go have fun, just want to have a chair that you can keep outside, and not outside, but you can use it outside and keep it in the barn. You have a bar here. I've had people put a hitch right here, a little bar hitch so they can pull a trailer. I have a gentleman who has one of these at a fair. He sells waffles at the fair, and he carries his whole trailer full of waffle and all the ingredient all the way from his car all the way to his fair at the fair. This is your brain box. Another brain box here, another brain box there. I don't know what else to tell you about this chair. The motors are there, the back motors. There's two there, and there's two in front. I'm going to turn it around this way. We're going to show you how to charge it. When you charge this chair, you will take the charger that comes with the chair. This may not be the charger. We always keep these in here for example, but most charger will work. You plug it right here, and as soon as the light goes to green, the charger will stop charging. These are smart chargers. When the batteries are full, they stop charging. They're not going to overcharge your chair. This is smart technology right here. All right, I think I've covered everything about this chair. We're not changing the seat on this chair, folks, okay? Now, it was not working because I plugged the charger in there, so I had to unplug it and replug it. So this seat here, folks, is at 19 wide by 19 deep. Stays on this chair. So if you're looking to buy this chair, we're not changing the seat. They're way too expensive on this to change all of this on this chair, okay? So if you're looking for an extreme power chair, and it does have one flaw, it has a cracked fender here, but it's still on there really, really good. So I'm just going to reinforce it with a piece of aluminum under here and 2 bolts on top, and that should be no problem unless you step on it, okay? This chair has 15 miles. It was used very little. It has 4 motors, 700 watts per motor, low pressure tires, high back seat with an adjustable headrest. It has the arms, it has the electric tilt, and top speed of 6.25 miles an hour. It does have a 300-pound weight capability with no problem, okay? So if you're looking for a chair, you have a big property, or you're a hunter, you're a fisher, you want to go to the beach. I have several clients here in Florida who live on the beach, and they use this to go walk their dog, and this one is available and ready to go. All right, this is the X8. Top speed right now is about 6.25 miles an hour. And when you stop, it has built-in brakes in the motor, so it reduces the chair and it stops it completely. I don't want to skid the tires on the concrete. I don't want to wear them out. I'm going to go in the grass here. Just follow me. This chair is just incredible. There's about a 3 or 4 foot climb there with a bunch of roots there. It'll climb that like it's nothing. Watch this. So much. You can do so much with this chair. It's incredible. As you can see, this chair will go anywhere you want. Might hurt your neck. This chair will go, I'm just giving you a little, it can do a lot more what I just did, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. So if you're looking for a nice chair with 15 miles on it, X8, we don't get these too often because we're picky. You know, if someone's been using their chair, we don't want them. If they've been sitting or it's been used in dry weather, and like this one, yes, we'll buy them because these are real expensive. A chair like this is around 20,000 these days. So, but this one's used with 15 miles. Give us a call. We'd be glad to talk to you. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.